break, which will probably be like 3 or 4 episodes of just side quests. I was originally doing it to just have the side quests in between whenever it was convenient, but it was just getting really annoying every single time I say let's go to do something, and then as soon as I say that, we have to go do some random side quest that has to be done right then or can't be delayed any longer or something like that. So we're going to start this dungeon now. Right over here we have a brand new enemy that I despise with all my heart, soul, and mind. Okay, not really, I don't despise it that much. But they're electrified chew jellies. You can't hit them with your sword or else, you'll get shocked. That'd be quite a shocking experience. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't hate me because I'm funny. Okay, I'm not. I'm not funny and I know that. This room, we have another weird enemy. These are called bubbles. It is very known in the Zelda community that these have like one of the weirdest enemy names ever. They're giant skulls on fire. Sometimes they have different forms, but not in this game. They only have 2 forms in this game. That was the fire one, but I mean, they're called bubbles. I don't know what else to do. You see a creepy eye up there. Link was hinting at it by looking up to it, but there's nothing we can do about that now. Huzzah! There I go saying huzzah again, something I say way too much, and it's not just while I'm recording, it's just on average. These statues here, I don't think, nope. They don't do anything important. Now you got the compass, which is kind of weird actually. I just got the compass before I got the dungeon map. Not something you see happen all the time in Zelda. Over here, I'm gonna pick up the stick. You get a prize that's not really that worth it, but who knows? Maybe you like prizes. I want to like these two. I thought the water was going to go off as soon as I got to the second one. I was so worried. I was like, oh, you're kidding me. And of course the water goes up as soon as I say that. You know what that means, kids? Don't ever say, oh, you're kidding me, or else the water level's going to go up. That was really weird way to put it. But oh, it's just a joy pendant. Hooray. That's so useful. A whole pendant filled with joy. If you couldn't tell, this is pretty much the hub room where everything's practically connected. Well, since we got the compass and the pendant of joy, as I call them, there's nothing really else we can do on this side, so I guess we should cruise. Oh gosh, cruising. How much I hate this feature. They should have let you play wind in here. I mean, you are the Wind Waker and you can control wind and cause it to appear, but you can't play it inside. There's a limit to almighty power, you know. Almighty everlasting power of ultimate strength always has a limit. Just ask Superman and Lois Lane. Oh gosh, Superman. I don't really like Superman. I feel like because they give him so many powers that he could just easily use to defeat the bad guys. But he never does it, and he just always he makes things way too complicated, honestly. And I did not mean to use that, but it works too. I thought that was my, what do you call it? My boomerang. And going on up. Jump to this ledge. Drop a bomb. I'm gonna move because y'all know how great I am with bombs. We're going down. You saw again that Link was focusing on something with his eyes, which is a really cool feature that I wish they put in more Zelda games. I think it was in Twilight Principle, but you know, Twilight Principle, yes. It's Zelda's school for knights in training. This is now Skyward Sword. 2 blinks, 3 blinks, 4 blinks, 5 blinks, throw, fail. I don't want this water level to go down again, so I'm just gonna jump up to it. Aha! It worked. And of course the water level went down anyways. Oh, I broke the box! Crud. So yeah, that doesn't work. Don't ever try that. Let's see if we can feed it from here. No, we cannot, can we? No. Apparently not. The game doesn't like me enough. And I always get lag whenever I come to this one room, which is actually pretty funny. It's just a one generic area. There's like 3 of these areas, but that one, just that one, always gave me lag when I played this slide. So we need to move the barrel a little bit. Hopefully not get hit by said enemy. Getting kind of close. Oh, box protection. The box protected me. Almost went away. I believe the only way you can defeat them when they're in their water form is with a bomb. As you can see here easily when we opened here. When we came in here, there was a treasure chest in here, so yeah, that's the perk to having a compass. And I used the compass to get the dungeon map. What do you know? How many times do you hear that? Well, how many times do you hear that in the 3D games? Because I see that a lot in Let's Plays for the 2D games. I've only seen like 3 Let's Plays for the 2D Zelda games, but all of them, they all like use the enemy placement. Why have you forsaken me? Let's see if I can just like swim in between them. Nope, 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 nope. Hey, I did it! Jump. Let's start cruising. Because, you know, this is a cruise line. For cruises. Cruises is this. The flim... Bobo. Hello, blue, hobo dreams. Pots must smash. Every knight must smash pots. It's the #1 rule of knights. Smash all the pots you can find. Zelda logic. And yeah, I got 10 rupees. Aren't you glad that I got the wallet upgrade? I know I am, because now I'm not always bursting with cash. No matter how creepy that sounds. Because I'm serious, and when the first part of this game, you always have way too much money. Oh, you have to lift it because it's a small box. I'm sorry, game. You changed the control, so I thought they'd stay changed. It's funny because I played this game before I ever played Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. But I'm so used to the N64 controls. I don't know if it's because it's 2 games, so I just expect them all to be like that. Sorry if you can hear that. It's actually extremely loud. Just take in the happiness. The door starts glowing. Who was doing that? I'm sorry if I'm getting distracted, but it's just like extremely loud. Okay, they're gone now. That was really weird. They're just so loud. It's too loud. And that opens the gate. For a second, I thought I spoiled it, but that wouldn't have been much of a spoiler. Because this is kind of the dungeon. I love how it's still moving. You can actually swim into it while it's still moving. But there's just like a giant invisible wall. I don't think there's any way that you can actually be fast enough to cruise into it with the king. Maybe if you had wind in here. You know, if there was wind in here, you know how much easier that'd make it? I wonder if that swift sail... I might have to look this up. I wonder if the swift sail can actually use wind in here. That'd make this so much easier. We're just cruising down this extremely long... But I don't know why they needed to have it so long. You know what? Later, King. I can't speak today. I keep adding R's to everything I say today. It's so weird. And you don't need to step on them. I mean, you don't need to... I mean, you do need to use the next one. You can't just step on it because the door locks. Or it doesn't lock. Or you can just step on it. Make sure you take note of that so you don't ever have to do work that I have to do. Jump in here. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh yeah, okay. I remember this room now. I was thinking I can just easily swim to that, but alright. I remember this room now. Wait for the water to go down. Okay, I've never broken a box inside of this dungeon before, but now I've already broken like 3. Then I go hitting the controller really hard again. It seems like the whole thing of this game. Whenever I play Zelda games, I apparently hit this controller. It's really loud. You can hear like It's way too loud. I like to have the camera on free because when it's on free, you can see a lot more, which actually makes the islands look a lot better. Personally, because if it's always on zoom mode, the islands look very small, and even though they are small, I mean, this world is huge. Don't get me wrong, this world is huge, especially for a Zelda game. But the thing is, the thing they do with this game is they make it seem huge by just adding a bunch of water. And that whole entire ocean, I felt like, I don't feel like it anymore, but I used to feel like it was just pretty much, the whole entire ocean was just a crap. How do I get back up there? Can I climb this? Can I just make this? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I remember when I was practicing this. Nope, because for some reason, even though you're standing on top of the barrel and it should go up faster than you because it's less dense than you, for some reason it doesn't. So if you are somehow to run out of sticks and they all go up. No, no. Looks like I'm doing this puzzle again. There's a stick. If you are to run out of sticks, you have to leave and come back, which means you have to place the boxes in the right place again. This is the hardest. This is the longest ever taken me to do this room. I can usually do this room in like 13 seconds, but okay then. So I'm gonna pick up this stick. What was that? Did you guys see that splash? That was actually kind of creepy. I was thinking it might be like an enemy or something, but there's no enemies down. No, there's no enemy down there. It's just a small box. I don't think a box can make that big of a splash. Hey, at least I have something to look forward to in editing. I'm gonna look over there and yeah, it's the box. I just saw it. There goes my something to look forward to in editing. Let's see if I can make all the jumps. I don't even know if I placed them all right. And I did. I made it. And this was completely required. I wish this was just a treasure chart because I would have totally skipped it. Unless it led to something important, but because some of these treasure charts don't even lead to important things. They're important, they're helpful, they'll make the game a lot easier, trust me, but they're not like required things, especially for 100%. If you're just trying to do an easy 100%, they're not required. Aha. I honestly can't beat this enemy because come on, like, oh my gosh. Will I ever win? Well, that's the animation for getting shocked by them. You can hear how hard I'm hitting this controller. And nope, it's right below me. Oh gosh. Leave me alone. Good thing I didn't drink my elixir too. Which, honestly, is going to be completely useless on this boss. There's no point in drinking elixir soup for this boss. Just not to spoil, but just to warn. So don't be sparing with your elixir soup. If you're not too lazy to go back to outset, then yeah, don't be sparing with your elixir soup. I'm probably not going to use it because I'm way too lazy. I might use half of it, but who knows? And I honestly don't remember what we're supposed to do. Okay, I remember what we're supposed to do here. I forgot because I already went to the room early and yeah. Over here. That water is pushing me out the way, but it can't push me. Well, it made me lose time to grab onto the ledge. Cannon fire! Cannon fire! 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 Well, now you know what I do when I'm bored and I'm recording and I'm waiting for something to happen because it has to be a specific condition. And it's the completely wrong room. Huzzah! Cannon fire! Oh, the room's right here. Of course, the fire went out, so if you only lit it, if you only lit one. Why do these guys keep coming back? Their enemy placement is so mean. Actually, I think you're required to beat these ones. So hooray, you actually get to see me fight. I've noticed I really don't fight when I'm recording that much. I pretty much just run right past all the enemies in this game. Probably because there's no leveling up because this is a Zelda game, so. I never really find it important to fight unless it's an RPG, honestly. Pretty much you're just pressing the exact same buttons over and over again. Yeah, Link made it. I totally made it. I'm the best. And this is actually very dangerous because now the one time his head is actually under the water where he supposedly can't breathe, of course he's breathing perfectly fine. If you fall in the water with this glowing thing, I'm pretty sure it kind of just teleports back into the room you got it in. And as you can see, I never blew up this wall right here, so I'm going to blow it up just for the fun of it. And it worked. I took a little damage, but it worked. It was totally worth it, right guys? Guys? I love how it gives you the option to throw it. That's just great. And there's a hole in his face. And we have to sail to it. Well, actually, you don't have to sail to it. I just don't recommend it. Now that I realize how close it is, you could easily just swim there. With a little bit of, I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm totally gonna die. Knowing this game, I know I could easily make you back to the king, but I don't feel like holding